For a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Dahnans such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Have you guys checked your... equipment lately? Eat dirt!
Talon sword! Switch!
No further!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Raining flash! Blow away! Raining flash! I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do.
Eternal devastation!
Denied.
Blow away! Raining flash! You're mine!
I let my guard down.
You'll pay for that!
You require a hand.
Eternal devastation!
Sleep now. More for the stockpile.
Eternal devastation! You're finished! You're mine! Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind.
You're mine!
Not in your dreams.
It's over!
Thunder field. More where that came from. Sleep now. I'll be saving this one.
First strike! Raining slash! Dragon swarm! Here I hit! We did it! Now!
Captain Squirrel. More where that came from. Puddles.
Mirage! I'm not
Now you
done!
see what I can do.
Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Sleeping on the ground beneath the heavens like...
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go?
I'll do my best.
Try harder! You're mine! Eat dirt! Raining flash! Blow away! Blow away!
Swappy.
Stay away from my friend!
Eat this. Talon hurricane.
Try harder! My turn! Burn! No escape! Eternal devastation!
Eat now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Raging
Not a
Captain.
chance!
Not on my watch.
Crush!
Illuminate the dark.
Here I come!
Talon hurricane. Holy land.
In a bind. Inferno punch. And that freaking does it. I can carve through
Here's
armor.
the dance in the wind.
Talon storm.
You picked the wrong
Feel.
fight!
I'm
Raining
sorry.
Dragon! You'll pay for that! Strike! Crush!
No, I won't give in.
Here I come! No escape! Mirage! Eternal devastation! Crush! Eternal devastation! Eternal devastation!
Now or never.
Take this! Strike! Great! Next, my turn! Strike! Blow away! Crush! Eternal devastation! It's on!
In a bind.
Double demon fence! First strike! Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
Now you see what I can do.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
not the Zoogle we were told to dispatch. Let's see what you've got.
Eat this! Eat this! Piercing roar!
You're mine! You're mine!
Eat this! Hurricane flight! On guard! Heal!
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done!
Eagle strike! Crush! Here!
Internal devastation!
Elusive deity!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Can't get out of this!
Strike!
Benediction light.
Here we go! Rain slash!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You picked the wrong fight!
Now I'm in
Driving the floor! Crush! Internal devastation!
Heal!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some... seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara. Let's see what you've got.
I'll smash you! Perfect! Strike!
Raining slash! Blow away!
Burn! Tiger Blade! Heal! I owe you one for that.
Going in.
Raining Meteor! Watch this!
Blow away!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here I come!
Eat this! I'll make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now! Strike!
Can't get out of this!
Strike!
Going in.
Eat dirt!
Hurricane Spike!
This one's mine.
Hurricane! I'm ready!
In an instant! Impact block!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Wait if you know what's good for you.
This one's mine.
Negative gate. Resonate with
Not
the
on
earth.
my watch. Guardian field.
I'm ready to go. Blood. Rending you a bloody heart.
Hurricane strike. I'm gone.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
All in Indian discharge.
Heal! Eternal devastation! No escape! You're finished! This one's all mine! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now! Take this! I'm on it!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. On your
Throw away! Crush! Air power! Dragon form! Eagle fire! Mirage! We did it!
To an end.
My turn!
Ready. Going in.
Bathed in blood.
Ready to
Rending
blast!
you a bloody heart.
Dragon form!
This one's mine.
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation! Take this! No escape! Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much...
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
No, really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... you know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almadria. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Out of my way!
Raining slap!
He's right! I can carve through armor! Talent sword! Going in!
Raining slap!
I'm on it! Look sharp!
Push it
I'll put you through! Elusive deity!
I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
Pile driver! Rip it! I'll finish you here and now!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a frowning time bomb.
Execution! I can handle it! Denied!
Be still! Strike! You're
Snap!
You're
Now
mine!
take this! Make it ready!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
We can really make weapons with this?
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, Sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
No choice. First strike! Now, here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Art expert coming through!
Two back! Stand back! I'll put it out. Carve through armor! Eternal devastation!
Eat this!
I really owe you one.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the
Take
attack.
this!
Indeed. Remain ever vigilant.
Take this!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Far enough!
It's
Why,
over!
thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not
In a
behave.
bind? Eat dirt!
Going in! Take this!
Here I come! I'm ready! Dragon form! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
I'll do my best! Armor won't save you! I'm like bait to them!
Now! Take this! Try harder!
Benediction life.
Hold nothing back!
The enemy wields arms too.
Didn't see about that!
My turn!
Let's get back into it!
Double demon bang!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Okay. I let my guard down.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
In a bind? Imbue this vanquished soul with loving hesitation!
Benediction life.
Crush! This one's all mine! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Inferno punch! Now you see what I can do! Blew away! I'm not done! I'm ready!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Let's keep up the pace!
In a bind?
I'm ready!
First strike!
Look sharp! Eagle fire!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
Look sharp!
You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane
To the break! Blew away!
Going in! Denied!
Raining slash! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
It's almost too strong. Be my guest. Eternal devastation! And now is real. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
Shut him down. Eternal devastation! Away! Here I come! I'm ready! You pick me in an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here I come! Eat this! Look shot! Eternal devastation!
They look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Save you!
You're mine!
Going in.
Ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Denied! I don't have much left.
Eternal devastation!
Look sharp!
Everlasting God! Here I come! Thrust! Wind! Mirage!
On your knees.
Ignis!
Stardust!
Air pressure.
Mirage!
Going in!
Thrust!
Tiger Blade! There you go!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
My do I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life! Want to be the one to block next time?
Huh? Not really my thing.
Right here! I got you! I'll tear you apart!
No further! Ready to storm! Escape! Eternal devastation!
Make it break!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Smash you! I'm on it!
Stardust!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaint here! That freaking does it! Shouldn't have messed with me!
I'll try harder!
Ready to go!
Resonate with the earth.
Denied!
Scream.
I don't have much left.
Okay, you're right, go! Crush! Easter!
Hurricane strike!
Here I come! No escape! Ready?
Piercing wall! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! I'm not done! Air pressure!
Bathed in blood.
Take this! Sword Lane Alpha! Blow away!
Resonate with the earth.
This time!
On your
Eternal devastation! Eat dirt!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Mirage!
The everlasting darkness.
You're mine! I'm not done! Stardust!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel
Discourteous, aren't you?
Here goes!
Armor won't save you!
Is it hot? Just knock it out again!
Crush! Stunner! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Time to shine. Eat this.
Stunner!
I'm gone. Punky left. Crescent gummy blade.
I've let you all down.
Blade.
You'll pay for that! Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Denied.
No
Armor can stop me.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Not in your dreams!
Hurricane strike. Look sharp. This one's mine. Hurricane strike.
Try harder! Not a chance! You're mine! Strike! It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Swallow blade!
Here you go.
Stay away from my friends! Soda! Here I come! Raining slash! Soda! Do it! More! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Now! Here I come! Eternal devastation!
Art expert coming through!
Stardust! You're on!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us? Seriously? Is this a joke?
Not like this! I couldn't make it in time. I shall ensure you survive this. Ready for execution! I can carve through armor! Mirage! I'll back in there to defend you!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Can't get out of this! Rising light!
I've let you all down.
Blood! Rending you a bloody house! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Scream, baby blood! Rending you a bloody house! Raining blasting dark! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Art expert coming through! Not in your dreams!
Execution! The everlasting dark! Negative gate! Take this! Slash! Double demon punishment! You pay for that! Double demon fang! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Crush! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
I can't believe this.
can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally. In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Much obliged. Tell me about it.
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Shield and face!
Not on my watch!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Eternal devastation! Raining blast! I'm not done! No further!
Glacial fire!
Eat dirt!
Nothing gets by me!
Either way! Eternal devastation! Double demon fang!
I'm expert! Coming through!
No escape!
This one's mine!
Come and face me!
On board!
Come on! You have it! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Going in! Hurricane strike! This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do.
I'm gone!
Eat dirt!
Hurricane strike!
Eat this! Double demon fang!
Glacial fire! Hurricane strike!
Not on my watch!
Raining blast! No escape! Mirage!
Crescent moon!
Stardust!
I'm gone!
Blow away! Eternal devastation!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Arc sealed!
Hurricane strike! No chance! Showtime! No!
Nicole!
Armor won't save you. Faster!
Don't mind if I do.
Steel! I'm on it. First strike! Talon storm! First strike! You're done! I'm on a roll now! Talon storm! Talon hurricane!
Here goes!
Talon hurricane! We're all finishing. So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
Judging by the stench, I'd say
say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Impressed how well balanced this thing is.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal.
So let's show it how wrong it is. You're trying to stop us?
All in you.
Exploit the enemy's weakness. Never won't save you. I'm on it.
This one's all mine.
Eagle's eye.
You picked the wrong fight.
If you hear it now. Eagle's eye.
I'm gone.
Blew away.
Let's keep up the pressure.
Can't get out of this.
Hang tight. Elusive deity. This one's mine.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Benediction light.
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack.
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. On guard.
Blew away.
Luna.
Eat dirt.
Use its weak point to take it down.
Pull it together as
Look shot on it. Blew away. Now you see what I can now never through. In a bind.
Talon hurricane. Plenty left.
This one's mine.
Raining flash.
thrilling performance. It was nice while it lasted.
Appreciate the help. Not like this.
You'll pay for that!
Talon Hurricane! Demon
Ring Alpha! It's on!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation.
You picked the wrong fight!
Roll now.
You're mine!
This one is mine.
Eternal
Lightning
Darkness!
Meteor! Take this! Eat this! Tear you apart! Nothing can divide me!
Eternal Darkness!
Take this!
Eat this!
I'll run you through! Now I'm in the groove!
I'm ready! Flash!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Eat this! It's changing tactics!
Have an ace up its sleeve? Shouldn't have messed with me!
So now you're getting serious? Eat this! I'll tear you apart!
Try harder! My turn!
There you go! You like me?
Armor won't save what did you hear it now? Here goes!
Elusive deity! Benediction light.
Heal!
I lost my focus!
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Raining slash!
This one's mine! Eat
Hitting
this!
pile driver! Can't get out of this!
Start up!
Resonate with the only! Stalagmite! On your knees!
You're done!
No! Don't leave me all alone here.
Beckoned into everlasting darkness! Negative death!
Demon Fang!
Scream bathed in blood!
Take this!
Piercing roar!
Eternal devastation! Wide open!
It won't escape me!
You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
Benediction light!
Raining slash! Blow away!
On guard!
Raining slash! Blow away!
Demon
In a bind? This one's looking all wrapped up!
Don't be complacent.
Carve through armor!
You know that word?
I don't have much left!
I'm not an idiot! Hurricane
Take it!
This one's mine!
You in the dust!
This one's all mine!
Tiger Blade!
Heal! Eat dirt!
Hurricane Strike!
Some regret. Such unadulterated fuel!
Hurricane Strike!
Can't end here! I owe you one.
Ready! Not on my watch!
That did it! Ready and raring!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Double Piston! Double Demon Fang! Eat dirt!
I'll tear you apart!
Raining Slash!
Talon Hurricane! I blade you all down.
Stay away from my friend! Double Demon Fang! Blow away! Raining Stone! In an instant! Impact Rock!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tovalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
And I'll stop your life! And let's keep
Hold on to your arms. Here I come. Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here! Anything in order is all mine!
Look sharp! Lightning strike!
So that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path. Simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was going to be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
They're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have...
Out of my way!
Raining slash! Blow away!
Not on my watch!
On your knees. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Eat dirt!
Here goes!
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about
Going
that.
directly.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can. They smite with blackened blade.
Blow away!
In a bind. Elusive gear.
Not in your dreams.
Eagle ray.
Blow away! Dragon form!
Elusive gear. Eagle ray.
Eternal devastation!
Beckon into everlasting dark. Carve through armor. Negative gate.
Eternal
Resonate with the
devastation!
earth. Stalagmite. Scream.
Eat dirt!
Rending you apart. Bloody howling. Enough of fighting. Now it's
Hold
my
on
turn.
to your art. Here I come.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Scream bathed in blood.
Not on my watch.
Bloody howling.
Blow away!
Everlasting
Start up!
darkness. Negative gate. Flesh of thy skin. They smite with
We did
blackened
it!
blade.
Not chance!
Not like this.
Now we're not
Double demon fang!
in a bind. Elusive deity. I'm ready.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
So I still had room to grow.
Gotta break through!
I shall ensure you survive this.
I let my guard down.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Blow away! Eat dirt! Take it! Raining
The everlasting astral arts.
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Eternal devastation!
Rending you a bloody howling.
Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Hold on to your art.
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest!
Being interrupted.
Double demon fang! Double demon fang! No! It can't end here!
Shattering of pieces. Attack time. I'm on the finest.
You pay for that! Double demon fang! It's on! Double... I can't move! I'm not done yet!
There's history. In the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Guess I misread the landing.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pillaging, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pillaging's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there. I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much...
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dahna, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dahna then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah,